So, hello, once again. I am planning to do sets for pictures for this particular mini series, who knows. I have a bunch of ideas, I kind of want to use them, so sort of. It's still clearly picked by a wheel, but so all of these different themes could be interpreted a lot of different ways. You're about to see how I tend to interpret them. So gear up. Pun not intended. Um, so for my first one, I kind of want him to be able to, go off into the void. Like you go through one to get to the other. Something about that's kind of funny to me. So, maybe here. We're going science fiction themed. I should have probably come up with a concept before. Hang on one moment. I've thought about it. I might need to do more thinking about it. But for some reason... See, I can do any theme multiple times because I'm just doing a single set. Not unlike this. Clearly it's a room, but I can make a room any way that I want. Rude. I closed the door on me. So, I'm thinking maybe a ship's hull to start out with. Trying to figure out a good ship's hull underneath. Floor. That's what it's called. A floor. Could always go for the complete waxed. I don't know. I'll test out a couple. This might take a minute. I'm in creative. Take away my license. I don't deserve it. Kind of thinking of an intersection sort of deal. Is this too close? Too close knit? Oh, by the way, this guy is named Turkey. Misspelled. Probably... I might do 4. Kind of have a circular idea in mind, if that makes sense. I'm gonna show you, as it shouldn't make sense yet. If it does, welcome, geniuses. Always nice to have you. Or I guess science fiction nerds. This is based on a pretty classic trope. Kind of like that. Gotta have some of those shiny new bulbs in there. Getting an iron lung vibe. I don't know why. That is technically science fiction. No, it is science fiction, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to misgenre my my dear themes here. That looks pretty odd. I like it. Usually have a nice strip of light going straight through. I might do that with this. As for... Oh yes. Since this is a set, when it comes to the end pieces, we can just pretend that they don't exist. It's very, very convenient. Yeah! You can probably see the shape I'm sort of trying to go for, and... this might be an issue. That's for future Panda, we'll be fine. My entrance is going to be very interesting. I'm not redstone person at all. So, making a nice, incredible functioning door. I don't know how. So, I don't know, I might look up tutorials at some point later, but I don't have the RAM or the current ability to do so while I do this, so enjoy. Solution! It might actually be, who knows. I mean, nobody's gonna see this side, so... Because I'm definitely gonna be, like, aiming this way. But in that case, I might actually go for more black concrete. Just to keep it more or less uniform. Not sure if there are any doors that... I mean, there are these. And they sort of fit. But at the same time, not really. I will definitely have to think about that. It could just be that I just leave it open. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Gonna try a few blocks, see what fits. Oh yeah, there's stairs. Pretty sure of this, yeah. Sort of? Sort of being the operative word. I mean, that works. And I can replace this, because again, I want to do lights. So I think the grate works pretty well. Again, I'm going for more of a spaceship sort of deal. So just kind of a spaceship that's more or less in my mind. It's very hazy. It might show. Yeah, there we go. Does it need to make sense? No. Just has to be functional. That's how this works, right? I don't know. Comment if you've ever seen something like this. Like this kind of ship. I swear I've seen it before. I just can't remember where. That's a cool transition. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that. That's awesome. Well, at least the oxidized can't oxidize any further. I just realized none of my stuff was waxed. That is the problem when using copper. It's always a question. Did I... Did I make sure that it's not gonna... Okay, so... We've got sort of this going, which is really cool when you like can't fully see it from out here. Oh, that's not convenient. That's, my go-to. I'm sure you couldn't tell with that one. Genuinely, when I don't know what lights to put, this is the brightest and gets the job done. I am going for that otherworldly glow, so I was really looking for very bright. So I'm gonna just cover it over. So that is kind of a shock when you walk in. I think that's my main goal, is to go from that little place over there to then suddenly walking into somewhere that's completely different. I love it. I think that would set my heart to glow. Okay, yeah, that does work. Awesome. I suddenly realized, what if the light doesn't actually go through the grates? That would be kind of awkward. That works pretty well. I like that. what else can I add? It's like I feel like this isn't done, but I don't really know what else to add. Give me a sec. Okay, I got a few blocks that may help. Maybe. I was thinking about having this. It's like I don't want people to just run into it. That'd be kind of kind of concerning. So instead, why don't I have this, instead of fading to black, be an end piece? And just kind of have a nice little touch of home, so to speak. That is interesting. I do like that. Yeah. I'm gonna need to surround that though. Maybe. Hang on, I'll come back to that later. Give me. Oops. This is the only block I have currently. Hang on, I might be cooking. I also could be horribly not. Whoops. I don't want it to look like an eyeball necessarily, but I do want it to look like, I don't know, a control of some kind? That looks kind of cool. Looks a bit like an eye, but that's fine. It says he doesn't want it to look like an eye. Makes it look like an eye anyway. Truly spectacular! Yeah! Weird alien space kebab. Right, I was doing this. So it's meant to look like an end piece. So I just learned this trick. Yeah. That's a 3x3, okay. Let's see. I guess a 1x1 is fine. Meditative. Yeah. And Aztec. Yeah, that looks nice. This one just kind of goes off into nowhere. That looks like a touch of home. It's like I almost want this to sort of look like... Nah. I was gonna go for something like wiring, but didn't quite make sense the way I was thinking about it. So 2x1, right? It's like I want this place to look lived in. And then gotta have one here. Should be up one. It's just, it feels like it kind of clips with the ceiling, which is weird, and usually this would be kind of, I think, where people would put. I think that works. Gonna make this deadly, hang on. Give me a moment. Totally not a bad idea. I was about to say that exists there now. That being said... New idea. New idea. I have an exhibit. Whoa. Oops. Honestly, did not expect that to happen. I was breaking around it. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better jump scare. Okay, so I have an idea to make this like a holding containment sort of deal. So, guys kind of seeing my vision a little bit. But I'm not sure if I want to do an actual creature or fish. I could do a guardian. There are glow squid. Because I wanted to be like they went somewhere to pick all these things up. Or one thing up. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do a zombie horse. Name him Albert. Maybe something like that. Just gonna cover it in pod soul real quick. Gotta go outside the realms of reality. Yeah, something like that. Oh, fallen leaves, maybe. That might be cool. If I can find them. Ah, yes. Found them. Look, look, they might just add that touch, you know? Just a little bit of a touch. And then, yeah, I definitely want it to be more or less uniform. Like they are keeping it in containment while also still semi-trying to give it some habitat. Oh, I need to replace these. How convenient. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to do this one higher. Just because the horse is so big. Which, I mean, would make sense that they would make it higher if need be. How much should I blow up? Okay, cool. And then... red stained glass... Maybe orange? It's like I want to give it a danger vibe while also being able to see through it, so I don't know, I'll try, whoops. I'll try this block, whatever it's called, see how it more or less reacts with the world. There we go. So, it's like pretty obviously an apocalyptic wasteland vibe. I think I need to be a little bit more liberal with the podzol. I was like, man, there seems to be a hole in this ship. Just straight out of space. That can't go wrong, right? Let's see. Just gonna do this to see which one I like more. Because I don't want it to just be a clear, normal color. Doesn't seem very sci-fi. I do like the red tint, personally. Y'all can like the other tints, but for me, kind of with what I'm trying to go for, the red actually works pretty well. Whereas, like, this zombie horse is actually dangerous. We all know it's not, but... Oh. Yes, hello. We need to call you Albert. Give me a sec. You can tell I do this often, right? Oh yes, I should be forward. I've never really been able to build before. 2 T's. Because why not? There you go, Albert. Oh, I needed that. There we go. I also do not have any mods. I do not have anything to really do all the cool building stuff, but I like sets, I want to build, and I like taking pictures of those sets. I need to replace all of this. Oops. Meditative, I remember that one. And Aztec, I need this, and... No. No, get in there. Man, that was a fight. Not even sure why. No, there's extra in there, it's fine. Right, I need that. I have an idea for that. It's like I almost feel like there should be like lights. Just... I don't know why. I'm just not entirely sure how to do it. Because I don't want it to be too bright. So... maybe this? Oh, sorry. You didn't need that nose, did you? That won't upset anyone, will it? Let's pull the lever. We're pulling lots of levers. Wrong lever! I feel like this might be very inefficient. I just can't fathom why. I don't know why, but that does kind of make it look a little bit better. Alright, I think I'm almost done? Question mark? Yes, we did lose the paintings along here, but maybe that's meant to be. Maybe that's okay. I might very well be okay with that. It's just, it feels like it's still missing something, and I don't know what it is. I guess it probably feels like it's missing, like, wires up above for some reason. But I'm not sure without mods if you can replicate that in Minecraft. So... it's a feature. That, however, is not. Oh wait, no, that just goes out. No, that goes out. That is also a feature. Okay. Now, the main event. Does this work? I am very, very curious. And also if my computer can handle it. Which will be even better. This can only go well. Okay, so I really only need it here. Yeah, okay. Suppose I should fill in the bushes before I cover everything over. That would probably be a good thing. I probably don't need this many. But it's so cool. And I want it to be almost like dust. Just dust particles on the ship. There's gotta be a lot of those, right? Yeah! That looks cool. I like that. Yeah, it's really cool. And I actually might have an idea for this. Maybe? I don't want to cover Turkey's pool. I mean, like, take away Turkey's pool. But if I do something like that, I can still get out of it, but it doesn't break the illusion. So just in case I'm facing this way, you know? Don't worry about the off-center. It's fine. It'll be our little secret. Alright, so now I gotta take a picture. Why are you... I was about to replace that with moss. I was about to just take away that bush. I could put dead coral there instead. Yeah, hang on. I can make it cool and make sure you don't float. There's this one. Yeah! Oh, even you seem to like it. Oops. My bad. There we go. Much better. That actually goes in really well. Awesome. Man, Albert really loves that bush. I'm glad you like it, buddy. All right. Now the hardest choice of all. I put so many places here. Where do we take the picture? Maybe somewhere like right here. Because I gotta get pretty small for this. So... it's a feature. What do we think? Is this pretty cool? I'll remove that if I'm doing it over here. Should I do it over here? No, because then I'm not really getting this place in, so I want the horse in, more or less. Can sort of see the hallway over there. In that case, should I just remove that? Is there maybe no reason for that? Because it never explicitly says that that is the, door. Because there is no way for me to currently make a door. Oh, now you're that way? Okay. Oh, thank you. Posing, thank you. Alright, here we go. Alright. Thank you for participating. That was... that was awesome, thank you. I am just gonna leave this here, because... that's where you take the picture. So yeah, this is my space-themed or sci-fi themed build. Thank you for watching. See you next time.